Well, during the week after work, we've been puttering around with this a little bit and messing around with the possible air filter scenario. And actually did get the clutch bled, which was interesting. So I had started it up and actually got to shift through the gears with it. It works. Hooray! One pedal works. Well, actually two pedals works. Now the clutch and the gas pedal work. Still got to work on the steering and the brake pedal, but hey, that'll be later. But I have admitted defeat in the welding department here. I have my front part of the exhaust system off here, and tomorrow we're going to take a little road trip to a friend of mine's shop, and we're going to have them weld these pieces together here. And I also drilled a hole for the oxygen sensor bung, so we'll get them to weld that in too. I decided it's not really feasible for me to relearn welding and buy stuff to do welding properly and everything. So yeah, we're just going to take it to somebody who knows how to weld. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll do some video of their shop, because it's a pretty interesting place. It's one of the few places on this continent that specializes pretty much only in Aston Martins. So there will be some Aston Martins there to look at, and you know, everything from the teens through the current models is what they work on. So there'll be some old stuff to look at, probably some new stuff to look at. More on that tomorrow. Well, here it is the next day. And we're here at the shop. Oh, look at that. It's a rainy morning in Ivyland, Pennsylvania. Oh, look, there's a DB4 GT sitting out front. I don't know if they'll let us take video inside or not, but this is what the outside of the place looks like. Well, here's a quick look inside. DB4, DB4, DB5 drop head, DB4, Maserati GT 3500 V12. Here we got a DB4 GT and a Jag 120, I believe. GT is going under some serious restoration work here. My pipe getting welded together. Here's the Jag. That's about it for now. Back to these two DB4s. This one, I believe, is a DB4, but I just realized this one is a GT. The one that's over by the door here. It's got the twin plug head on it. Dual distributors. just that usually these days they have numbers on them, so. They don't look right without the numbers on them. You can't really tell it's a GT that easily. Well, how did it go? Is there one piece now, or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
Yeah, it's one piece. You grind the crap out of it, though. And carbonize the hell out of it with whatever
Well, I
you're welding
think when you
with.
told me on the phone to grind it, I think you said grind like 3 or 4 times.
No, if it was aluminized, yeah, because they're thick.
I didn't even use the grinder. I used the flapper wheel on it. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. It just made sure I hid everything. And
Well, now the other one has to be welded?
yep. And if you got a chance, that oxygen sensor bone goes in to that there pipe.
Well, you definitely made that near impossible to weld. Being to the inside there.
Oh. What, do you usually set them up on top?
No, but, well, this pipe comes out, so it can be easily welded.
Yeah, you can just pull that out. Well, I mean, it's not going to be easy to get down in the hole with it, but
This thing's hot.
imagine that. This is the only one that's going to be this red color, huh?
Yep. As far as I know. Jesus.
Unless he buys another one. Well, here's a shot of the DB4 GT that was sitting outside. This one is a different color red than the other one. Pretty neat. This here is an old DB3 race car owned by one of their customers for many, many, many years. As I remember, this thing was actually on a farm in France somewhere, and they actually used it to move hay around in. And then it got bought in, I guess it was the mid 80s, probably 84, 85, and shipped over here to the States and sat in the back of this shop for many years waiting to be restored, and probably about 20 years ago it got restored, a little more than 20 years. There's only 9 of these cars. They were built to race at Le Mans in the, I believe, mid-50s. Neat car, though. DB3. This here is the body shop area, and in that little room there is the engine dyno. This is where stuff gets cut apart, welded back together. Including an old ice cream truck under that canopy over there with the bell on the front. Dyno room. Some fabricating going on. DB4s. Yeah, this one's actually got paint on it. What's that doing in here? Oh, neat. Well, that about concludes the tour. Well, this is my favorite vehicle in the shop. Forklift. Wish I had a forklift. That would make life a lot easier. Of course, I'd need an off-road one.